Hey there, friend. How you doing? Welcome to Soul Vine. This is Jamie. Let's check in. I'm my camera and that is away because I've got people coming over shortly. So let's just get into it. I just wanted to do a reading. Make sure you got a message for you as we connect into the weekend. You can see the Emperor there. We had the Empress before when I was shuffling. All right, let's see what's going on, Pisces. What you need to know. Let's just check at the current energies. Current energies for Pisces. Right now we've got the Tower. Okay. Let's see what's crossing the Tower. Got the Nine of Swords. Influence. We have got the Seven of Cups. Past impacting you right now. We have the Creator energy. Let's have a look at what's happening in your headspace. Oh, we've got two cards. We've got the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords showing up. Let's take a peek at near future. We've got the World energy. And potential, well, actually power in this situation. Let's check your power out, Pisces. We've got two cards here. We've got the Three of Pentacles and Five of Swords. Let's have a look at the environment and then we'll jump in. I've got two more cards. We've got the Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands. Hopes and fears. We have got the Page of Wands and then the potential outcome. I'll leave that there and we'll have a look later. It's currently upside down. All right. Let's get into it, Pisces. So in terms of the current energy, right now, you're showing the Tower. So maybe you felt some shake-up or feeling some shake-up around you right now. You know, sometimes like there's this internal part, like we're waiting for something to drop or waiting for something to happen. Yeah, it could be the case because you do have the Nine of Swords here also. It's like worry about something not being stable enough, not being secure enough in a certain area of your life. Again, this is what could be challenging you. I don't know if the Tower has occurred, you know, if there is going to actually be a Tower moment for you. I feel, if anything, this is something that's happened, but there's a part of you that seems to be worried about this. And it could be too, especially if you listen to a lot of tarot. Be mindful of that. As you can appreciate, and if I haven't said already, this is a general reading. So we're just connecting in Pisces for your sun, moon, and rising energies, and you know, just sharing what's coming through energetically. But as we do talk about, right, you know, if you love astrology, you love connecting into tarot and things like that, you know, there is a lot of impactful energy showing up right now. But it doesn't mean it's going to impact you with serious issues or problems, you know. But I think sometimes there are situations naturally around us that can challenge us, that can challenge our thinking, that can feel, you know, a little scary, or, you know, a part of, or an area of our life. While, you know, it could be large for some people, it could be small for some people, it still has impact. And I think, you know, there is something here that seems that there is a stressful moment or worry about something happening or occurring. That's what this more so feels like, because you do have the Seven of Cups influencing this, which is like a lot about thinking, a lot about choices, a lot about options. Maybe, you know, you're thinking maybe there's an opportunity with a person, or maybe you're in a relationship, or maybe this is about your work, you know, something that you're wanting to do or wanting to accomplish and create, or stay connected to, but you're feeling unsettled about it, and you know, maybe you're worried about what someone else is doing or what's happening in someone else's world, or just worried, you know, and then what the implications are for you, right? Because at the end of the day, I know that you're thinking about yourself. Importantly, you should be. But yeah, there seems to be the energy. I'm not feeling like there has been a Tower moment or there's an imminent Tower moment. I think, you know, everyone's situation, like I said, is different. I just feel more so that if there was something that has occurred in the past, something significantly in the past, time-wise, I feel like maybe too this could be revisiting for some of you, the thoughts around it, and what didn't work out, because you do have the creator energy in the past. And the creator energy is usually some aspect of something not working out or going to plan. But, and I say but because that's maybe true and relevant, and I use but when it's no longer relevant, because where you're at here with this creator energy, it's a no card, but usually it's around a rocky start or a redirection. And this is an important factor here of being a redirection, okay, or a change up in your life. So the Tower energy, if anything, just feels either old or something that's stressing you, like making you revisit that emotional aspect of a situation, and maybe you're worried about it happening again in your life based on some circumstance. In your headspace, you have the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So there's some feeling or some expression here. Yeah, again, it's like there's worry. This Knight of Swords, there's some worry here about some form of communication. I don't know if someone has expressed something here or has been thinking about expressing something, or there just seems to be, and I need to be upfront here with you guys, there seems to be a bit of conflict, internal conflict is what this feels like, around what wants to be said, what wants to be expressed, but also based on how someone feels. And I'm not sure if I explained that correctly, but it's like the two energies aren't meeting what's actually going on. Because I think naturally our perception is our reality, right? But when you look at it from a whole, based on the situation, what thoughts and feelings are around it. Someone could have good intentions, but maybe the way they're conversing or words that they're sharing isn't supportive, or the way someone is sharing information, it's impacting the way someone is feeling about something. There's something about the communication and the feeling that I feel there's a bit of a clash here, but it's more in the headspace. And I think someone's trying to navigate something or understand something or work something out and trying to put pieces together. And I just don't know if this is helpful right now. So I feel like if you need to, I think it's important to express oneself, but sometimes, when you've got to sit with self first, that's more what this feels like. It feels like don't be hasty, okay? Don't be hasty going, this is what I'm feeling, so I'm going to express it. Cool, you can, but that's what I don't know. There's a bit of challenge or confusion here somewhere. In terms of, and this is around thoughts on something and the way you feel about it. Because it seems like someone cares, but they're not expressing that. Or you're learning some news about something here, and again, you're trying to understand it or assess it. With the World energy in your near future, this to me is some form of closing and cycle. I don't always get this with the World card. If you're here often and know, and a part of my readings, that's not what I default to when it's the World. This is like things opening up, opportunities, which is absolutely, on point here, but it's also something is closing out. And I feel like this is part of why this is coming up here for you, all these things and emotions or conversations or thoughts around something that is sitting here for you and potentially challenging you, Pisces. The closing out is something significant. We had Neptune in Aries, that's in the 0 degree, moving through. We've got Mercury as well, a couple of degrees from there as well. So there could just be things showing up. You've got Chiron, like there's a lot going on. And I feel energetically this could be, showing up in an interesting way that's getting you thinking and questioning parts of your life right now, or making you feel a bit nervous about something, or just overthinking in some regard. Because again, what we've got here in your power in this situation, you do have the 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. So there could be some disagreement or some conflict or challenge around someone at work, or the way you should be building something. even if as again, maybe you've had some disagreement or some difficult situation arise, or that you're thinking about that brings out, or challenges a current circumstance. But I think sometimes naturally, when there are little things that challenge situations, it gives opportunity to find solutions, to do better next time. Sometimes they do cause endings, let's be real, or prompts us to look at things in a different way and go, you know what, maybe I actually want to do something else. This is not for me. Or maybe you want to go a new direction in terms of a relationship or some form of work, or just figuring something out. So I think you're going to be, positively challenged here to look at something or awaken to something a bit differently, because in your environment, again, there seems to be a little something here around work, or something that you want to accomplish if you don't work, meaning, maybe you're retired or working on a certain project, or looking at some part of your direction and future, something purposeful to you. Again, take what resonates, because this is your story and it's going to be unique to you. But you do have something about wanting some form of fresh start. You do have the Ace of Cups here too. So there is something around you that has your attention. And let's be real, that's why you're here. Something has your attention, and you look, perhaps you're thinking about it, you're trying to navigate it, you're worried in some regard around something. But again, you've got some form of conflict. So when we have fives here, fives is about change. It's about change. Ultimately, it's recognizing parts of self, parts of a situation. What I like about this is having the ace of wands and the 5 of wands. It's letting us know here, Pisces, that this will come if you allow it. The 5 to the ace is the 6. And that's a sense of achievement and a sense of accomplishment. So get creative on challenges that you are presented with. Get creative on what you can tackle. Start with that one thing. You don't have to take on 5. Start with 1. And then, burn that out. Start with the next one, burn that out. And when I say burn that out, meaning you deal with it and it's gone. So whatever it is here, this is your environment right now. You have opportunities here. I think it's really what is going on underneath you that is going to bring the energy towards it, or around it, or the approach, or the attitude, whatever it may be for you. So I just, that's what I feel like. You're being challenged on the way you engage with this situation. You do have the Page of Wands showing up in your hopes and fears. So the hope is you're going to get some good news. The hope is that, the right energy is coming to play, or coming to eventuate with this situation or dynamic that you're in. This is going to pass. I feel it passing. Like I said, I don't feel like there is this Tower energy, but you're worried. There's a bit of a doom and gloom energy here for you for some reason that you're carrying or feeling. But I think, I feel like you're coming out on top here. It's just going to be the way that you navigate it, and again, your approach. Let's have a look at the potential outcome. What did we see when it was on the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling? And here they are, the Emperor energy. So I like this energy. Solid, grounded, doing what you got to do. This feels more you, Pisces, in handling what you got to handle, making happen what you need to make happen, doing the thing that helps you keep rising to the situation, that helps you feel grounded, that helps you feel like, you know what, I do have this. I've got what I need to make what I want happen. I can handle the situation. There's something about it that you're prepared, you're equipped. And if this isn't directly, if you feel there is someone or an energy around you, this is about making the shot, someone making a call here. But this feels more like you right now. Whatever's going on, this is more about your inner journey and the actions and steps that you're taking around a specific situation. I think could be a few things that you're managing in your life, where change may have happened or occurred, or you're wanting to make that for yourself. Yeah, I'm just sensing here that any stress or, sleepless nights or worry about something that's happened in the past, I feel this is going to dissipate sooner than you may realize. But you've got some solid solid ground here that you're really in charge of your future and your life, you know. So you get to choose what you want to do with it. We are coming into Aries season end of March, so you know there could be something significant about that time period for you. This could be related quite significantly, as I said, to work and the outcome. This could be related to a boss energy. This could be, like I said, your energy and charging ahead with that. But ultimately, I feel that you're supported and you've got someone on your side here. So I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. Much love. Have a great weekend, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Bye now.